The amount of people that we touch through the work of the foundation is in the hundreds or even in the thousands. People look to the foundation now for a bit of inspiration. It's important to have that because you leave hospital, you're physically okay, but mentally you might be in a dark place. You don't really know what to do with your life.
Times that I've seen you lose your way.
Before my accident, I didn't really understand how it would change lives forever. The families, they don't know what the future's going to hold, and I think the foundation is that place for hope.
You can breathe on your own.
It's that place to have support and inspiration. There's a lot of things that you can't do now with your life, but there's also a hell of a lot of things that you can do.
Hold tight, you're slowly coming back to life. I've been giving you.
It was always Matt's goal to sort of help other people. That's why the foundation came about. The beauty of a foundation is we help in whatever way is needed best for that individual.
I've been giving you head.
Ben Lear broke his neck playing rugby, and he came over from Samoa for the World Cup. He's become an ambassador for the foundation.
It's a great opportunity to come over here to watch the Rugby World Cup and fundraising with him. Thanks for making possible for us today and every day of our lives.
I won't let you down.
George broke his neck playing rugby out in South Africa for Stanford School. He was on tour there.
We received a call very early on from Matt, and just basically saying he was there if we needed him. You're in shock, you're adjusting. He's truly inspirational in terms of something to aim for. George has achieved a huge amount in a relatively short period of time. Life is different, but in a very incredible way because you're surrounded by people that really genuinely care. We feel part of a community.
He's a great guy, really brave young man. He's going to be a great asset to the foundation and everything that we do. Rob was in a car crash and he was left paralysed from the neck down on a ventilator.
When your child has such a catastrophic injury, you just can't imagine how you're ever going to deal with it and how your child is going to deal with it. To find somebody who is in a very similar position, who is having a life, who's going on holiday, who's running a charity, who you can have a laugh with, is just the most amazing thing. And to be able to learn from somebody like that and be able to tell your child about them, there is no value that can be placed on something like that.
Rob is a great guy. He's positive and he's got a bit of banter about him. Rob can live a very good and fulfilled life.
I was very lucky to be the first beneficiary. I got talking to him and got to see what he was doing with his life. It was just very, very inspiring. I'm kind of focusing on two main things: going out and talking and sharing my story. Spoken to the England cricket team and charities, schools, businesses.
He's going out doing his motivational speeches, but he's also doing his drawings, which are unbelievable.
I had the opportunity to hold a private viewing of my work at Dulwich College. I sold about 70 prints of my work, and a few famous faces turned up, like J.K. Rowling and Jack D. I'm always very overwhelmed by the reaction of people.
Spencer Watts fell off his motorbike. He broke his back.
He supported me with an off-road wheelchair, and then Matt bought me a bike. It's just a totally different way of riding, but you adapt to these things. It's just no different than one day I was able to walk, the next day I wasn't. You adapt to it, and it's just something that I've never wanted to give up. It's been really appreciated, but not only has he helped me in that way, he's really aspiring, and it's what's made me carry on doing what I'm doing.
I think he's either brave or nuts. I don't know, I think a bit of both really. But they're the sort of characters that we want to represent the foundation, that have got no fear and they're just getting on with it, and just, like we always say, get busy living really.
One of the best things about the Hammer Foundation is the fact that it's got goals and it's got ambition, and it's not about doing enough, it's about what more can I do.
The long-term goal is to get Busy Living Centre where people can come, offering advice, different therapies, share experiences and be inspired.
I think it's going to benefit people a hell of a lot. There's no real rehabilitation units that you can go to, just somewhere to chill out and meet people. Matt's always there for support. Once the centre's been built, it's going to definitely benefit the foundation.
I won't let
Building the centre has always been Hambo's dream. To help make that possible, well, what an honour and a privilege it is to be a part of that.
What's really important is that people who are here tonight will go away and think, well, this is a thing that I'll get behind. What a privilege it is to be able to help, to be in a position where you can.
What he's done for the foundation and for other people is just something that we're in awe of.
There's such determination and goodwill.
It's exciting, but it's also something to be part of. And if you're going to invest in someone, it is quite nice to hear about the fact that they're never satisfied and they want to go further.
There is a life after a catastrophic injury. Our beneficiaries are living proof of that. They're superhumans.